What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ali Tough, back with day 2 of orientation here at Hirschbach. Um, Matter of fact, day 2 and day 3, because I want to squeeze um the whole day 2 in here. Day 3 is not really a day 3. Um, Day 3 is tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Um, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna get into it. But day 2 and day 3. So day 2, I had to write it down because we went through a lot today, but we went through a lot in a short amount of time. So we started off today. We did 4 meetings via Zoom because these people were not in office in Oklahoma. By the way, I just found out that Oklahoma is my home terminal. So first started our meeting with ATBS. ATBS is our tax service, CPA tax service. So we started off the meeting with them. She went over everything and broke down the different write-offs and everything that we can use, tax deductions, per diem, and so many different things that it's going to be very helpful. So we didn't start off with ATBS. I just can't go in the exact order, but we started off with contracts. Spoke to the people that was in charge of the contracts and the leasing program. So they talked about contracts. So when they come down to the contract, she told us that every contract varies. So I wouldn't know my contract until tomorrow because when I get my truck has a contract. So it could very well be the guy that sat next to me, his contract might be 6 months less than mine. His contract might be 6 months more than mine because if I get assigned the 2023 truck, he gets assigned the 2024 truck. The values of the trucks are different. The contracts are different. So that was basically the scope of the contract. I know she said the payments can range from, I'm not going to lie to you, so I'm going to think, I believe she said anywhere between, we're going to just say for the sake of argument, I know it was somewhere between $700 and $900 a week. It wasn't as much as 900, and it wasn't as less as 700, but it was in that number that it could range from. You make the payments every week. There are some things that they went over that I know you guys probably got questions about. So I'm going to just quickly cover them. I'm not going to do an overview of the lease just yet, but they do have skip payments. They do have they have an escrow savings account. They have let me see what else they have that made sense. The trick my truck payment. Yes, there's a balloon. Like I said, this is not an overview because I cannot give you the overview because I do not have my contract. So those are just some things that give you an overlook just of what we discussed today and what I have answers for today. So after I met with them and the contract crew, after we met with them, we went over and we spoke to we want to go speak. That's when we spoke to ATBS. ATBS is, like I said, that's the tax service, the CPAs and things like that. We spoke with her, so we picked that service up. That service is just $23 a week, I believe. Added into your settlement. They receive your settlements over there at ATBS automatically. Hirschbach send those over to them automatically, and with Hirschbach send those settlements over to them automatically, you will have to send all your receipts that you purchase. When you purchase anything, they don't care what it is. They don't care if you're on hometown, they don't care if you're on vacation. Whenever you purchase something, send that receipt to ATBS and let them decipher what's the write-off and what's not. Because it was so much stuff that I was hearing that I didn't know was a write-off. Clothes, windshield washer fluid. It was just stuff that you could be buying for a personal car, but if you use that personal car and for some sort of aspect of the business, you could write it off. Mortgages, you could write them off. Rent, you could write. It was so much that program, spoke into and helped. So after we spoke with her, Ms. Debbie, we spoke with CSR customer service. They basically just explained to us, you've been driving for a while, the importance of being on time. Not some places you go, as you can't be early. Some places you go, you can't even be, of course you can't be late. So you can't be early, you can't be late, which means you got to be on time. How some of the customers' windows are not actually windows. Like you have Tyson's may open. No, that was Purdue that she said they have a window that say, oh, well, you can pick up between 8 and 2. No, they want it picked up before 8. They don't want it picked up after 8. They don't want it picked up at 10. They want it picked up before 8, but they windows, run a little different. So we spoke to her about CSR and planning and PTAs, projected time of availability when you're going home time, how to set that PTA when you're coming back out the house, how to set that PTA when you're ready for the next load, things like that. Communication, you know, because communication is key when it comes down to trucking. That's just the truth about it be told. And everything about this company, they are big on safety and they're big on communication. So that's what we spoke to CSR. We had that meeting. Then we went to the meeting with the media. I don't know exactly what to call it, but the VP of recruiting. She spoke to us about how we can make money at this company from posting videos on YouTube just by advertising the company. You know, that was just actually $100 a month. You know, the driver referral program, which is, y'all know from my US Express days, I encourage you guys to come over here. I encourage you guys to use my name when y'all come over here, if I encourage you to. If you watch my videos and you like, I ain't going to Hirschbach, then you go watch somebody else's videos and say, hey, I'm going to Hirschbach, gladly use theirs. But if you watch my stuff and you email me and you in my comment section, you asking questions and you feel motivated to come over here, of course, use my name, you know. And yes, it benefits me in a way. And I'm not going to lie about that. So that's what we discussed in that meeting. That was the 4 meetings that we all did between the hours of 8 and 11:30. We was done with all 4 of those meetings by 11:30. Once we complete those meetings, we had lunch, chilled out for a minute, and then we basically just learned the tablet. So we learned how to use their tablet, how to basically work a load. So run through their macros and submit their macros and things of that sort. That was pretty simple. If you know how to use workflow, all my US Express drivers, if you know how to use workflow, it's kind of in that same flow. So we did that. Then we went over to the tablet. I mean, hours of service wise, where they use Geotab. Geotab is very self-explanatory, very plain and simple. I use Geotab here at Southson, where I just left a week ago. So that was easy. We was done with that we started at like around 12:30. We was done with that like around 2:30. And we talked about what we would do tomorrow on day 3. So I get back with y'all on day 3. What's up, y'all? So I'm a little late. Shit. It's Friday now. It's Friday. I'm halfway through my first load. Listen, y'all know I'm really gonna be beat to pick up the phone. I'm trying. So, like I said, I'm gonna get back and explain to y'all what happened on Wednesday. So, when you're going on Wednesday, which is technically day 3, you're only going in to get your truck. So they call you in 1 by 1, or they might call you in like 2, 3. It depends on how your results for your drug test come back and if you all done with your videos and your paperwork. I was the first one to get called on Wednesday. I got called at like 9 o'clock. Well, actually, she texted me. She texted me Wednesday at like 9, said my Uber was gonna be at the hotel at 9:30 for me to be ready to come over and pick my truck up. I got my truck. Checked everything out, grabbed a couple of grabbed a couple of things from the shop, like some fluids and things like that. Then I bobtail to the hotel to get your stuff out the hotel room, check out the hotel room. And then my dispatcher, I met my dispatcher and everything. He told me, like, you know, are you ready to roll today, or did I want to wait to pick up something on Thursday? I'm like, nah, like I want to roll ASAP. So he was like, all right, cool. He's gonna start working on it. So he had sent me. He's like, go grocery shopping. You know, you want to go grocery shopping? Go ahead, go grocery shopping. So I went to Walmart, went grocery shopping because I wanted to make sure my truck was loaded up. So what else happened after that? He was like, basically, now I'm gonna find your load. So I was sitting in the terminal. I got my truck together and stuff like that. And he was like, he had a load picking up in Holcomb, Kansas, going to Elizabeth, New Jersey. So that's the load I'm on currently. I'm in Ohio right now, and I'll be in New Jersey tomorrow. So today's Friday, I'll be in New Jersey tomorrow. This load will deliver first thing Sunday morning. So that's really it, y'all. It's not complicated. You get paid $800 for orientation, $400 when you complete orientation, when you get seated, $400 when you get seated in the truck, and another $400 when you complete the first load. It's not rocket science, y'all. It's pretty cool, and as far as the job is pretty cool. It's not complicated at all. It's easy work. If you ran reefer before, it's gonna be like, comes to you like that. The truck has APUs, refrigerators, and a TV in it. That's dope. You know, I want to put my own microwave and stuff. I got a nice truck, 2022, clean, Freightliner Cascadia. Only had 284,000 miles on it. It's not bad at all. If you guys have any more questions on my lease, on the company, anything like that, like I said, my email is going to be down there. And you can comment below this video, and I'll get back to y'all. I probably won't get no vlogging on this load because I'm not really pressed for it, but I will get one in. I would try to at least post once a week. At least once a week, you feel me? And that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you have any questions, just comment down below, or you can email me. My email is going to be down below. If you're thinking about coming to Hirschbach, and if these orientation videos help, my day 2 and day 3, and also go back and watch my day 1. I hope y'all watch day 1 first before y'all watch day 2 and day 3. Use my referral code, use my driver code, use that number to get in contact with my recruiter, Nick, and I promise you, y'all, he's the best, and he'll help y'all out, man. But that's it for the day. I'm about to get situated to lay down, watch a little bit of TV, catch up on my Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and go take me a shower. So thank you guys for tuning in.